feel the vibes.
Yes, finally, at long last, I'm able to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, welcome to my first edition of Doom Sunday, where I actually review game maps for Ultimate Doom, Doom 2, and the newest Doom. I also will be looking at, I probably will try to see if I can get some Doom 3 in there, but in any case, all of the maps that I'll be getting, all of the mods and everything, I'm getting from Doom Wad Station. This is a good friend of mine's website, Bob Larkin. He has, this is his brainchild, this is his baby. He's put a lot of work into it. And this has everything Doom that you need. All the maps you can think of. It has one of the largest repositories of modified maps for you to play. It has all the links to all the front ends that you need. And so I plan to give this a forum, and I want to bring it back of sorts, because this is really an awesome game to this day, and it can still piss you off. Okay, so I mean, this is a whole lot of fun. So you really want to get into this, and I want to review maps once a week on Sunday, and I'm going to either recommend them or not recommend them, and I'll give them a score from 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. And so with all that being said, here we go. Okay, with the design, I gave it a 4 out of 5 because, one, it's very clean. Each map is really, really clean. None of the textures have the HOM with a hollow mirrors effect. That typically happens when you have a missing texture or you have a flipped line somewhere, or a misidentified sector. So the mapper did an outstanding job clipping and designing each room and each sector and make sure everything melded together nicely. There were no like clipping textures or unpegged kind of like door hinges, something like that, where textures were sliding up and down or misaligned or whatever. This guy put a lot of work into each and every map, and he said in his notes that it took him 3 months to get it done. So I mean, he put a lot of time and a lot of hard work into this work. So that's why I gave it 4 out of 5. With a clean balance of ammo, power-ups, hidden secrets, all kind of cool stuff, and just enough baddies to keep me on my toes at all times. Gameplay is perfect, flawless. I mean, it's like I would definitely play this over and over. It's just a lot of fun. It's frustrating at some points, but I've died quite a few times. But I mean, I expect that in a well-designed map. There's no such thing as a perfect playthrough where you're not going to get whacked at least once or twice. So I mean, I never ran out of ammo completely. I'll run out of ammo for one weapon, but I always had enough for another weapon to help get the job done. Even when I was scraping the bottom of the barrel when it came down to my health, I always happened to come across a little stim pack here and there that kind of bolstered me up and kept me going forward for that last few minutes to find the exit. And like I said, there are sniper points in some maps. Most of these maps have a lot of open air areas where you get shit thrown at you from all angles. So I had to keep moving, and being that I'm rusty, I kept getting caught. But that was the fun part. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed that a lot, and it felt great just playing just a good homemade, down-to-earth original Doom style map. I mean, it just felt like the original Ultimate Doom, like a new episode or something. And I can see, and the custom music really set the mood, especially in I think it was episode see what episode was, episode 3, well, map number 3, E2M3, Ghosts. That one was really dark and moody, and the map seemed empty, deceptively so, until I came across like some really nasty, big, nasty things that was hiding in the dark, and they were teleporting behind me, and it proceeded to beat the shit out of me. I really enjoyed that. Again, gameplay for this game, I just have to give it a 5, man. I mean, I just really enjoyed it. It gave me that really great Saturday morning kind of feeling where I was just playing a really awesome, a really immersive game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And this guy put some thought into every motif for each map. Each one is very unique and is designed in a certain way to put off this certain type of emotion. And it's really, really well done. I don't get the titles of the maps except for Ghosts. I totally got that one. That one made a whole lot of sense to me. But the map names, you know, I really don't, you know, some of them I just didn't get. But all 9 maps tight, well designed, lots of fun, and yes, I will play it again. Okay, 3.8 out of 5 for difficulty. Now, here I'm going to switch up a little bit. On a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being super, super easy and boring and it makes you sleepy as hell, 5, fucking insane, what the hell was the mapper thinking, I hate him, I hate his guts. Okay, but this one gets a 3.8. Okay, 3.8, each map is totally doable. The switches are not that hard to find, but they're difficult just enough to keep you moving. There's plenty of bad guys in the maps, plenty of targets to shoot at, plenty of shit flying at you from different angles, plenty of ambushes, plenty of tricks and traps. So, I mean, for the traditional Doomer, you're going to love it. It's just like jumping into the original game. It's very reminiscent of that. It just has this really awesome, like, id Software kind of feel, like you expecting, like, maybe someone like Tom Willits or something like this designed this map or whatever, or John Romero. Yeah, you know, it really has that really old school feel to it, and I love this map. I love this WAD. It's really, really well done. Really well done. And so for difficulty, again, I give it a 3.8. Again, it's not super hard, and it's not super easy either. You know, you're going to be hassled a lot, and you're going to die a lot, and you're going to get a little confused, which is part of the Doom experience, trying to figure out where all the the switches and the rooms and stuff are to find the keys so you can get out. So I mean, that's to be expected. So again, this is totally an awesome map. Or maps. I keep saying map. I'm thinking like one map, but yeah, this is a WAD, 9 maps. All of them are great. Get at it and enjoy it. This gets a 4 out of 5 for originality. I mean, I would have given it a perfect 5 if it would go completely left and use all new textures and new sounds and new sprites, like new monsters, all that kind of stuff. I would have gave it a 5, but I gave it a 4 because it stuck to the traditional. It looks original. It looks like something that would have shipped with the original game, but it plays awesome. But yeah, I just couldn't max it out at 5. I just couldn't do it. I mean, it's a 4 because also the music is custom, and each tune for each map was really smoking. I mean, they really set the mood. So of course, 4 out of 5 is great. If they had switched everything around, all new stuff, I would have gave it a 5, hands down. This is a very thick, very heavy, very well done WAD that replaces episode 2 of Ultimate Doom. And It took up a lot of my time for a lot of, I mean, most pleasingly so. So it wasn't like some kind of drudge or anything that I had to do or had to suffer through. But I mean, I loved every minute of it. It really, really just, pulled me into the game, and I just thoroughly enjoyed this. I mean, just WAD just reminded me just how much I thoroughly enjoy Doom. I mean, I just love playing Doom. Honestly, if I could have a career just building and testing Doom maps, I would do it. I mean, it's an awesome game. I mean, even after all these years, it's still a lot of fun to play. So I had to just give this. I mean, this guy put a lot of work. He put 3 months of hard work into building this WAD. A lot of thought, a lot of planning. So I probably expected that he drew out some of these maps first before he actually started to form the vectors and everything like that. So I mean, this guy really thought it out, and I could tell that he play tested it himself just to make sure it was well balanced. And I gotta say, I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. So I'm gonna give it a nerd score. That's my score for a game, from 1 to 5. 1 being garbage, 5 being stellar. This game will get the score of 4.8. 4.8. Not a perfect score because it's it's not a perfect game. But I can't. I really can't see giving it a perfect score, though I would love to. Again, it's just not. It was the only thing that kind of like detracted from it was that it just used all the the original textures and monsters and stuff. The music was original and very, very cool, and the gameplay and design is awesome. That's it. The only thing that just kind of like dropped the score a little bit is that there are no new textures or anything like that. So if it was all original work, all new stuff, it probably would have got a straight 5. I mean, I love this game just that much. I really enjoyed this guy's work. So again, this game gets a score of nerd score of 4.8. I highly suggest you go download and play this. If you do not have a front end, say, or a game engine, say like GZDoom, or it's called GZDoom now, you can always go to doomwadstation.com and find the engine of your choice, download it, install it, and get this WAD, man. I seriously suggest you get it. So again, I'm done. This WAD gets a 4.8. Outstanding. It's a great game, and I hope you play it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. For all things Doom, go to Bob Larkin's doomwadstation.net, and tune into my channel next Sunday. So I'm going to review another map. Thanks for viewing, and have you guys a good one.